what's good with it? It's your boy, Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired Podcast. What up? What up? What up? Shoot your shot. Gun Rules Finest Podcast. That's right, Shots Fired. Bang, bang. Yo, what's good with it? It's your boy, Simon Phoenix, Shots Fired Podcast. Y'all already know how I do. Today's person being interviewed is Lyrical. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yep.
Okay, I had to make sure.
Perfect, man.
I had to, bro, y'all know, man. Y'all be coming on here with these real rapper names. That's like real black people names. Sometimes you gotta double check the name. Hey, man, am I pronouncing this right? That and German people, bro. Oh my God, you got ski something in the last of your name, bro. It's rough. It's rough sometimes reading that shit. So I be trying my best not to be the person to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to have you on the show.
Be here, man.
For my audience, he's a producer. That means he makes beats. He creates music, memories, gives you dusty motherfuckers energy, that type of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you tell me music don't give you energy, you're lying.
Hey.
I have listened to music that made me want to fight. I've listened to music that make me want to wash dishes. You know, you think about it. Your mama, Friday afternoon, that clean up for you to go hang out.
Beats that just make you want to take that late night cruise.
Yeah. Ride music.
Yeah.
All done by people who do production. So I have a lot of love and respect for y'all. So let's start with some of the easier shit, right? What made you get off into music in the first place?
Okay. What my upbringing on music, man, stemmed from when my mom used to drive to church. She used to drive to church bumping gospel music, but when she come back home from church, we bumping R&B, we bumping rap music and all that. So a lot of my upbringing with music was listening to Tupac, listening to Gerald Levert, Mary J. Blige. On Sundays when she cleaned the whole house, Mary J. Blige just bumping.
Oh, that's
You know, that's my upbringing, you know. But originally, before the music came into play, I was poetry. So I was in a lot of books online with
You was in the haikus?
Yeah, well, not haikus, but
you wasn't doing a haiku? You wasn't hitting them with the 3-word poem?
Nah, I ain't like that.
Toast.
That was my lane.
But when I first learned that, I was like, wait, what are they doing? What is this about? What is this? And I was into poetry. Like I always thought poetry was really, really like smooth and emotional without being emotional.
Yeah.
Like you could be a dry poet and make everybody happy, and you could be a dry poet and make everybody sad. And so I'm kind of always shocked when people tell me they were into poetry, especially coming from urban America. A lot of us aren't. It's like because we're from the Midwest rather, and urban America, we don't have those same venues as, you know, maybe like a New York would have. Going to Greenwich Village, you know, that's really, really artsy. So you can find yourself in that universe. But for us, it's one of the things like really rare. So to meet people that's like, bro, I used to read poetry books. Like,
it was more of like a way of expressing myself. Because when I was younger, I dealt with a lot of depression. I dealt with anger most of all. And instead of me, because I used to express my anger in a real negative way until someone taught me on how to write poetry, put it into words on paper. And then from there, I just tap into my soul and my heart and just like really just pour it out on paper, and, you know, and do it in a poetic fashion, you know.
No. That sounds like every poet I've ever met in my life. That it's, as they say, on brand. I think poetry is one of the best forms of giving out one's energy, but also one of the best forms of articulating that energy. Because there's so many ways to do it. So, how you get into this music? What made you start tapping on drum machines?
Oh man, okay. I guess I first started. I got introduced to FL Studio, and well, first, okay, I'm gonna go before that. Okay, in middle school, we making beats on the lunch table and
pencil in it.
Yeah, we just, you know, with the pencil and the nickel, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know.
You didn't even have the quarter?
Look,
it was tight for you like that?
Sometimes I was on free lunch. You hear me?
You already know. I'm telling you, look.
Well, look, hey, So I started off with that, just freestyling the table until I got introduced to FL Studio, which was maybe around '05, '06. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And I didn't know nothing about it. Look,
Right.
FL Studio was like looking at trigonometry or something. And so I had a cousin go by the name of Aaron Knight, and he introduced me to the whole beat making process. And from there, I just took off, man. I just started just getting better and better, and just making more and more intricate and complex melodies. And I just started falling in love with it. And then from there, I just started producing my own music. You know what I'm saying? And everything you hear that I produce, I made myself in my own studio, and I never went to another studio. Except for I got that song Disloyalty, which I recorded 5 minutes before I did a show, and it was like all done within like 10 minutes. So that's the only one I did in a different studio. But other than that, I did everything from my home studio and all that. And Disloyalty was done. I tell everybody, my first album was done on a $20 mic. I had a dusty refurbished laptop. I had a cracked version of FL Studio because I couldn't afford the full version. And I just put it out there, and sometime, I don't know, like recently, like this past year, not this, maybe like a little bit before this year, my streams just jumped, man. One week I was looking at my, like, dang, I'm at 200,000 streams. Boom. Well, next 2 days, oh damn, I'm at 500,000 streams, and then them 2 weeks, I was sitting at over 1 million streams. So,
And from what I hear, it don't take much. I'm dead serious. You be shocked how many artists I've talked to, and they was like, "Yo, bro, I put up a project. I did a band in a weekend. I looked back up, bro. I was at 50. I looked it up again. I was at 100. Looked up again. I had hit 200,000. I stopped looking, bro, because I felt like I did what I wanted to do. I'm normal. I got a real job I got to go to tomorrow morning. You dig what I'm saying? So
it's like that.
And I'd be like, bro, and then, but I had similar success. I understand that.
Yeah.
When I first started doing my podcasting, I was easily banging 1,000 views consistently.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't talk about much of nothing. I was trying to figure it out. And what I understand with any endeavor, right? You're gonna have those people that's gonna get behind you. When they do, that's who you cater to. That's it. They the group, cause they the riders. Everybody else is fly by nights. It's cool you like the project. It's cool you thought this was nice.
Yeah.
But I don't rock with y'all like that. I rock with my fan base, and I've started to notice that more people are starting to realize that. Find your niche and run with them. They dogs.
Yep. Definitely. It was I say this, man. It was a hell of a feeling though when I hit the million, man. I was like, cause like before then, man, I was only at like 5,000 streams, and this stuff started jumping like that. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
So the next question would be rather,
Okay.
you got to that level of streams. You figured out your musical move, right? You know where you are musically. You got some artists in your pocket. Every producer come out, they be like, look here, shot him, got him, it's my guy, and he gonna murder y'all.
Man, I got an artist, man. I ain't gonna say his name right now, cause we still working on a few things. I shot a few beats to him. I can tell you though that his style is like this. It's similar to mine, not similar like we're identical, but similar feeling. And I can say his style is a mix between J. Cole and Mac Miller.
Okay.
So
Okay.
We working on
I mean, anytime you say J. Cole to me, bro, I'm interested. That's all you had to say.
He real down to earth, putting real heart and soul in his lyrics, but he keeps it simple. Like a person down the block can hear it and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can feel that. I feel where you coming from. Not where like an artist like, oh, I'm rocking, Gucci, shades. I got 50 bands in my pocket and, all that. He down to earth with it. So that's the type of artist that I'm really aiming to build with right now.
Okay. Do you find yourself in a particular genre of hip hop? Is like hip hop is like the internet. It's a super highway of musical taste. You got West Coast, you got East Coast, you got boom bap, you got R&B, you got soul, you got neo soul. You know what I'm saying? There's so many goddamn boxes they'll throw us in. It's a box for everything. Do you fit in the box personally, or are you like a yo, bro? I do whatever feel good.
Yeah.
In Trey.
When I started off, I was sticking to like one genre type of music. So I started off with boom bap, you know what I'm saying, and then I just, as time progressed, I was just like not even wanting to stick to one type of genre. I was just going all over the place. But I guess more or less is more of like a, man, it's hard to label it really. It's like a
But don't then. You ain't got to label it. I'm just asking questions. I don't know. I just need to know if you was gonna be on here and be like, hey, ladies, I'm gonna be the new face of R&B in this bitch. I want y'all to know my shit's sexy than a motherfucker. You understand? I got Brian McKnight on it. I mean, I don't know what you doing out here, so I gotta ask the questions that's bogus, kind of. I could just been like, bro, you look like you do boom bap. That's what I want to hear. He doing boom bap because that's what I want to hear. No,
if I could describe it, man, it's just, man, I like to connect with the people. I don't try to over exaggerate my lyrics or nothing, man. I just cut it real from the heart and just however I feel on that song and whatever I'm trying to project is what the people gonna hear from it.
Okay. So I got all my dirtbag, my real rapper guy questions, shit fans need to know, right? Now, for those of you who watch my show religiously, hey, he's going to tell you where to go listen. That means you can go to Spotify, you go to Apple, do all that shit, streaming, you can listen. So you ain't got to ask me to play it on my show. I'm not doing that. Because I don't want no copyright infringements. YouTube hate my guts, apparently, because I get a copyright infringement every week. So we not doing that. But you go to his shit and listen. Now, if you're one of these rappers and you can't rap, don't call him. Just saying, don't call him.
Please don't. I ain't got
just
nothing
skibbity dibbity rap, trying to get on the beat. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call him with your cheap shit either. Don't call him telling you got $20, but you hot. He ain't going for it. I'm just saying. Shout out to my boy DJ Ill1. He always say, y'all be broke, then be trying to get in. Don't do that. Don't do that.
This
okay?
ain't even that.
This ain't that. This ain't that. So, now, I'm going to say this to you, then I'm going to look at the camera and make it fucked up for the fans. Now, what I'm going to do to you next, I stole this shit from Nori. That's right, I stole this shit from Nori and Drink Champs. Come holler at me if you got a problem. I don't even want to fight DJ enough, though, because he look like he don't know what he doing with them things. All right, now, I stole this idea from Nori. I thought it was hilarious. I'm taking it. I don't care what nobody say. So I asked rappers bogus questions. It's a yes or no. You can give insight if you like to, but you are not required to. Understand? All right, cool. So, no ID, DJ Premier.
DJ Premier.
Jazzy Faye, Lil Jon.
I gotta go with Lil Jon.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to answer because I'm supposed to be answering too. So, for me, I got to go with DJ Premier. It'd be blasphemy not to. I don't want to get whooped on by any East Coast rapper, so that's the God. My second answer is I'm going to go with Jazzy Fizzle. I'm going with Jazzy Fizzle because Jazzy Fizzle, the only person I've seen in hip-hop sell the same beat twice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, all I'm going to say is go check Sierra album out. All right. Now on the next one. Yeah, I'm bold business, bro. I decided I'm gonna be way more bold business on my show. So I ain't getting the clicks, the likes, or none of that I deserve, and I'm fucking funny. Back to you. Nah, I try to get serious real quick on them. Back to you. So I'll be bogus, bro. I try to find my lane. Rev Run or Play from Kid and Play.
I go Red Run.
Hey man, because if you'd have said Play, I would have put you out. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I normally wouldn't say nothing such so bogus, but if you'd have said Play, I'd have put you out. And then I'd have been like, hey, don't ever buy a beat from him. I don't care how fire it is. He think Play is better than Rev Run. It's craziness. Big Daddy Kane or Coogee Rap?
I'm gonna go Big Daddy Kane.
Ooh. I got no comment. Either one of those was the correct answer, as far as I'm concerned. There's no wrong answer. Coochie Rap is the father of gangster rap to me in New York, and you already know Big Daddy Kane was the man before they even knew what to call the man. And like I remember when Cass really was getting the eyebrows shaved because he did it, bro. I literally was running around telling people I'm one tough cookie. Cause that man said he ain't had no hair on his chest. That was my favorite line. He was chocolate as hell. Hey, shout out to Big Daddy Kane. He made it cool for all those black as hell niggas out here to get the girls. Okay, that was my guy. Man, you know how long I had to wait for another dude that girls like? I had to wait for Tyrese, bro. Man. That was a long wait. Like Aaron Hall was cool.
I'm telling you, them light skins was up though.
Bro, them pink dudes was up for so long. I hated every Christopher Williams looking ass motherfucker out there, bro. I hated their guts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. To this day, I hate dudes with dreads because I feel like they throw their hair back like sexy women do. I ain't got no love for them, bro. None whatsoever. I'm getting out. I'm going too far, right, fans? Okay, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back into it. So, my next one is Ice Cube or Ice T.
Ice Cube.
Ooh,
I'll say that quick.
yeah. I mean, it's all. Look. Ice T is undoubtedly the most underrated West Coast guy there is. He's done everything. He's done it at a high caliber. That's why I threw him at Ice Cube. Now, Ice Cube, for me, he held together a whole rap group of non-rapping ass motherfuckers. So, y'all take that one and put that in your cigar and roll that up and smoke it. Because if you think I'm lying, you go look at the liner notes for NWA and tell me, when did Dre write anything ever? I got time, I wait. And y'all definitely know Eazy-E wasn't writing shit. You could tell by
Eazy-E was the bag. He was the bag behind the group.
Eazy-E was the first time that we found out the money came in and said, I want to be a star too. I'm paying for this shit. He was Puffy before Puffy. Look, no one will ever say that but my dumb ass. But Eazy-E was Puffy before Puffy.
And let's say this, man. Eazy-E was a yes man, bro. Come on.
Jerry
all
Heller.
The way. Come on.
Jerry
yes
Heller.
Man. Come on.
You're going to get a shot at, bro. I take back everything I said because I don't want to have to shoot at y'all in these streets. I definitely ain't checking in when I come to the West Coast, so I don't want no problems. All right. I seen the last one is a bonus one. I seen this one online, right? I seen this online. Blew my mind that they put these two dudes in the same
I probably
thing.
know exactly what you're talking about.
So they said Corrupt or Method Man. Damn, you want me to get my Jeopardy music out? I got it. I'll hit you over the head with that shit. Yeah, your credibility is on the line here. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. The voting hip hop public is expecting one answer alone.
Okay. I'm one answer?
They want one answer. Because if you don't answer it correctly, I'm gonna tell you why they're gonna be mad.
All right, I'm going with Method Man.
Okay, because if you didn't say METHOD, man, if you didn't say that, man, my inbox is gonna be filled with who is this motherfucker here and why you bring him on the show. I'm gonna tell you why they thought this was a good argument though, and that's why I threw this one in.
Yeah,
a lot of people was like, Corrupt is not getting respect he deserves. He is a top tier MC. And he has good music. I would counter that with Meth is everything that is ×3. And that was why I would pick Meth. I would say that Meth, if you look at the solo projects, Meth always has at least 5 gems on every album that you can't deny. Meth was on the Batman soundtrack. The Riddler song is one of the dopest songs I ever heard. You're literally rapping the villain and telling a story simultaneously. It's fire. I was like, if you don't pay attention to that song, have no respect, you don't like hip hop for real.
And Method Man's and his lyrics is 5 times. It has 5 times more substance, man.
More substance. And then I tell people this. I'm gonna look in the camera too. Corrupt was cheating because he wasn't from the West Coast. He was from Philly. I don't understand why y'all was giving that man so much love. If I got took out to the death row during that time period and rap like we do here in Gun Rule, y'all would have thought I was the greatest rapper ever to exist on the West Coast compared to what everybody else sounded like. That's an angry hot take. Just saying. I mean, I don't feel like there's no flaw in that. Like, You had a Philly style. That's why it sounded so unique. If I'm on a track with Daz and Daz is slow rapping, right?
Yeah.
Think about what Daz was doing. Daz was slow rapping.
Yeah.
And then you come through and you like, you're gonna stick out like a light bulb.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be like, who the fuck was that nigga?
Mm-hmm.
And you sound like classic Philly dudes. When you listen to what Philly dudes sound like, that man sound like a Philly dude.
Yeah.
And once I found out he was from Philly, I was like, oh, it makes so much sense. Just trying to figure out how that happened. So that was my 2 cents on that. All right, let's go somewhere else bogus. We discussed this off camera, but I'm gonna bring it back up because I think you gave some interesting things to say. So I've been arguing this point with individuals for a minute about who has been representing the most in hip hop. Has it been the East Coast? Is it the West Coast? Is it down South? Is it the unseen coast, aka the Midwest, the North Coast? Who is putting in the most work? Now, before you answer, I'm gonna say, don't forget that hip hop has multiple elements. It's not just about the rappers. It's not just about the production. We have b-boys.
About 5 elements, right? Yeah.
We have b-boys. We got break dancers. We got graffiti. We got other elements involved. Now, you may answer.
All right. Well, if you're gonna include all the 5 elements,
I mean, you can say whatever you want. I'm not holding you to an answer.
and I'm not taking from any side of this, East Coast, West Coast, down South. But I'm gonna say East Coast, man, because you got the graffiti, you got the art, you got the b-boy side of it, you got the beats, you got DJs, you got just the originators. So I'm gonna say East Coast, even though I'm from Midwest. I'm gonna say East Coast.
I think honestly that should be everyone's answer. To elaborate my position, I'm with you. I think that is an excellent answer. It's very close to how I would have answered it. When I think about the other groups, I just feel like they're always lacking in the other elements of seeing it. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but don't never seem like we see it. We don't see the big name DJ from the West Coast who is attached to a rapper in hip hop, making moves in hip hop. Everybody know who that guy is. Like, and we can't really use, like, I'm not saying production. I'm saying like somebody you like, damn man, that DJ be at all the events. He okay, like Who Kid had a run. Clue had a run. Like, it wasn't like you wasn't seeing DJs in the 2000s. We're still seeing them and being like, hell, DJ Blaze right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, DJ still is out here doing their thing. I can't really pull the West Coast DJ out of my pocket to defend them. I can't pull a Southern DJ out of my pocket. I can pull somebody in the Midwest. That's because I live here.
About down South, in my opinion, they missing about 4 elements.
I feel like they always missing the elements. That's just me. And I feel like if I say something, I feel like I'm being a hater. And I try not to say it in a hater light. I just always try to explain it to people like this. I feel like the South was able to walk in the game because the house was already built. And then they were the people that was outside like, we put the pool in. And everybody know the pool is awesome. You know what I'm saying? The pool is the best part about the house if you live somewhere hot. You're like, I love the pool. But New York was the kitchen. They made sure we ate. Right. They made sure we had the right substance. Right. And I feel like everybody else got to come in and pull a party move. Oh, I'm the pool. The West Coast is like, well, shit, I'm the deck.
New York was the pallet on the floor.
Right.
And the mattress.
Yeah. Right. So it's just, I feel like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, the other groups get away with certain shit that the rest of them didn't get away with. I feel like they didn't have to go through that rapper gamut. I feel like if you lived on the Midwest, if you live on the East Coast, you got to go through the rapper gamut. You got to go through the battle clubs. You got to rap against people in the hallway. You got to defend your rapper skillness, right? I feel like the South and the West Coast didn't have to do that as much. And I always say to them, I'm not saying y'all didn't, but when I lived in both places, it was very easy to run around and slap the shit out of rappers. I'm dead ass serious. Like I tell dudes to this day, you want to get on? You really, really want to go get on? Move to Atlanta and just start eating rappers' lunch. Go everywhere and treat them like they ain't shit. I give it 2 years, you gonna be the man because they're not gonna be able to out rap you. They might have better songs, they might get a better group, but they never gonna be able to out rap you, and people gonna start pointing to it. It's just how it worked in this game, because a lot of people forget this is a combat sport. It was built off of the idea of the dozens. I'm wittier than you are. And a lot of places get away from that and be like, I make good music. No, you make thought shit, bro. You make shit for people who want to rub their nipples. That's what you're doing. You ain't saying nothing provocative. You wonder why people love J. Cole? He's saying something provocative. He's making them think. He's making good music, but he's also enlightening them. You want to know why Kendrick's a shit? He's doing the exact same thing. You can't tell nobody Kendrick can't rap.
You got that connection with the people also. You know,
and that energy and that love and that respect that you get from that move is always based in the idea that you are upholding the whole part that you're supposed to as a rapper. You are a rapper. You're not fabricated. You wasn't made. And nobody come to you and say, bro, you got the look. Do you know what I'm saying? I put these hot bars on you. Go, wait, let's get it. Didn't nobody do that. You had to get it out the mud. And that's where the respect part come in. All right, so we got like 2 minutes left. Who you want to shout out? Where you want to tell people to come? Oh, yeah. And he's selling the beats. Again, he's selling the beats. I know somebody out there is trying to get their project together. The man's selling beats. And if you need to connect, inbox me. I will pass it on if you don't got no other way to get a hold of him. So do your end thing.
So you can reach me on BeatStars. That's where I mainly sell all my beats on.
I need a discount. I seen them prices, bro. I need a discount. I guarantee hit.
BeatStars, Lyrical Productions. YouTube, Lyrical Productions LLC. Facebook is Lyrical. You can hit up any one of them. Instagram, my IG is Lyrical Productions 616. Hit up any of them. I'll get back to you, man, and we can work on some beats, get some, you know what I'm saying, production sent to you. Also do a little bit of submitting to 250 college radio stations. I got the plug on that right now.
Yeah, y'all need to tap in.
So definitely tap in with me. Oh yeah, another thing, I ain't really broke it out yet, but I'll let y'all know on the podcast. I got a platinum plaque on the way. I just got the email back from the RIAA. And, 1.2 million streams. All independent, never signed to no label, nothing.
We getting it out the mud.
And you got any questions with music business? I know everything from song trust to copyright.
Because we gonna steal all your money. It's raping you records.
To getting all your own ISRCs, you know, all that, because that's essential in anything in this music business is learning the music business. That's why a lot of people get, you know, fucked on the back end. But yeah, so.
Well, shit, I'll end it like this. As Jay-Z would say, I'm a businessman because I'm a businessman.
Exactly.
Handle your business. All right, you already know. This has been Simon Phoenix for my man Lyrical. Holla at the boy. Make sure you can connect with him. Thank you for tuning in, Shots Fired. Y'all already know how I do. I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to be trying to give y'all the best of the best interviews I could possibly get. Because that's what I do, right? So holla at your boy. I'm gone. Peace.